G'day gang, and welcome to this week's video. And I hope you've enjoyed the last couple of weeks of my Aussie bum collection. Certainly thank you so much for all the support and the comments and the likes. It seems to have been really well accepted. So this next couple of weeks is basically going through the rest of my collection. So as you can see behind me, I prepped it all yesterday. And sort of got it into alphabetical order, but what we'll be doing is running through, starting off with the A's and then heading through the different brands. I've sort of grouped them in brands and then ending up in some thongs and the skimpiest side of stuff at this end. So hope you enjoy the rest of my collection. It's sort of taken a bit to get it all together in one place. I seem to even this morning have found a couple of pieces that I forgot to include last night when I hung them up and sorted them. So fingers crossed, everything is now out of the boxes and up here, and it's been a bit of an eye-opener for some of the suits that I've forgotten that I had. So yeah, but anyway, let's crack on and start with this this section of the collection. And the first two that I'll start off with are the addicted suits that I have. Now, I've only had these ones a couple of years, and before I got these two, I never actually owned any addicted, and I didn't quite like when I saw their ads and that type of thing. They sort of really didn't stand out to me or anything like that, so I didn't think I'd ever actually own any pairs of addicted stuff. But I actually got this this pair first. I think, was it 2 years ago? In the summer, I moved out of my place in London and had actually packed everything up. Packed everything up so well that for the first time in many years, I didn't actually have a Speedo packed to travel with. And I was actually going to visit a friend out in Indonesia, so I assumed that I would definitely get some pool time. So I went searching London for a reasonably priced Speedo, and was quite surprised that, you know, basically the only ones I could sort of find were like £110 and that type of thing. So I ended up going to Soho. There's a shop in there called Prowler, and they have their own range as well too, but they do addicted and a few other pieces. So I found these ones on sale. I think they were about £25 or something like that. And I just thought, you know, these are a safe navy colour, and yeah, they'll get me through the holiday. But then I actually tried them on and really liked them. And then so basically I travelled and came back after a month, and then I was walking past the store again and decided I'd pop in, and then found the white ones on sale. So so I jumped and brought these ones. So that's how I got these two pairs, and it's amazing how you think you're not going to like a brand and then you get a pair and then you like the brand. So I don't know whether I'll get any more of the addicted ones, but I certainly do like these ones, and hopefully you like how they look on me as well too. So enough talking. Let me get into my first pair. And as you can see, I've got the Aussie bum pajamas on this morning. I wasn't sure what to start on with this video. So let me grab these ones off and let me get into my first suit. So there you go. So that's the addicted. So I'm not exactly sure what style of suit this is called, but yeah, I do just like the whole sort of comic book theme to them. And the other thing I do like about them is they've basically got a seam here, but then the rest is all sort of like similar to the excuse me, the Aussie Bum sort of flex one is that they're all one panel, and they seem to be like heat molded or something like that. But I do like the thin lines on them and how low it sits here, and they sort of hopefully you agree, but they really sort of, I think they look good with my legs on as well too. And then because they do sit lower, the cut actually quite nice sort of with my not so flat belly. But yeah, so that's the blue version of the Addicted. And yeah, they are quite just a really nice suit. I haven't really worn them beyond that first trip. They don't have a drawstring in them at all, so I certainly wouldn't be able to like dive into the water and make sure that they'd stay on or anything like that. But just as a like, sort of a posing pouch, they're quite nice. So definitely not one for an everyday sort of swimmer. And then yeah, so the white one there is also just a bit of a posing pouch, I guess. Because it's the lycra fabric, it doesn't go that see-through, not like the Aussie Bum nylon ones at all. So yeah, so let's just pop these white ones on and let you see them. Go. So this is the white version, basically same suit, same design, just different colour. So the next 4 suits are basically the traditional Adidas suits with the 3 stripes. So if you've seen the Australia video, you've probably seen that I have the black, the basic black, classic black with the 3 stripes in Australia. I thought I had another black one here in the UK, but I must have sold that one on. So I've just got the, I do have the grey, but then 3 different colours in the blue. So these ones here, they were sort of made famous by Tom Daley when he first started off being sponsored by Adidas. He would always be in the black, and then as the years went on, he went to a blue. And I've seen somewhere, I think he's actually got a gold stripe as well too. So, but anyway, they're always just a nice classic sort of suit. And blue being my favourite colour. I got one in every sort of shade, and then also the grey. I don't know why I got this one, but why not? So you never have too many little black dresses, as they say, for your Speedo collection. So let's try these on and see if you can see whether you've got a favourite colour, whether you like the lighter blue or the darker blue, or even the grey. So yeah, let's crack on. So going into these ones, is basically, these would be an everyday swimmer one because you've got the tie on them. yeah, just a lovely classic blue with the stripe down the side, and then the Adidas logo as well too in the black. Still got the tag on this one. I thought I'd taken all the tags off, but obviously not. So yeah, so let's try these ones on. So this is the navy one in with the white, and the white logo as well too. These ones are a bit I think a bit longer on the side there, so you can actually get these in different lengths as well too. So as you can see, a bit of a longer pattern on there for you. But once again, just a lovely suit that it's got the drawstring on it, so you could actually wear this in for swimming, everyday laps, or just around the pool. And then we've got a lighter blue, almost like an aqua or turquoise colour. All of these Adidas ones have not been in the water at all. As you saw with this pair, they basically have just had their tag cut off. So yeah, all still brand new, basically waiting for their turn to get an outing really. So let me change into these ones for you. So there we go. So that's the lighter blue for you, still with the white and the white logo on there for you. I do like this. This is probably my favourite out of the lighter colour, the lighter blue. But once again, still with the drawstring, which will be great for the everyday lap swimming pair. And then the final Adidas pair is the grey. So yeah, as I said, I'm not quite sure why I brought this colour, but here we are. So let me try this on for you. So there you go, that's the grey pair. So similar to the first pair, in the darker blue, we've got the white stripe on the side, and then a black logo on as well too, where the other two have got the white and the white. So being that these ones are the spandex lycra, they are quite a tighter fit across the whole suit, so no chance of anything falling out or anything like that. So yeah, so there you go. So that's the Adidas collection, and so next we've got the Arena. So in the Arena, I've got the classic black. I've got, yeah, so I got these ones a couple of years ago. Whilst I was down the local pool, I saw a guy in these black ones with basically the Arena logo on the back, and it really looked quite nice on him. And I think just the subtle logo on the back as well too sort of made the back pop quite a lot. And then just the Arena logo, which is their sort of signature on the hip, similar to the Speedos, you know, all the logos that go on the hip. But yeah, just a classic black pair, and I've used these ones for lap swimming and that type of thing. And yeah, so just a classic black pair, and let me pop these ones on for you, and then I can tell you about the other two pairs. So there we go. So that's the classic black Arena swim brief. As you can see, the logo and the logo on the back is a little reflective. So you know, I don't think it sort of shows off my bum too well. The guy that I certainly saw these on at the pool had a better body than I did. So it's one of those things. But maybe you can be the decider as to whether the little logo on the back actually sort of makes the bum area look quite good. But yeah, as you can sort of, I'm not sure whether I can capture the light, but as you can see, the logo is quite reflective. So not sure if we can capture it there much at all. So, but yeah, but with any good pair of Speedos that you're going to use for like everyday swimming laps and that type of thing, it needs a drawstring. I don't know whether you're a fan of drawstring out or drawstring in, but I've always, as you can probably see from my videos, habit is to tie the drawstring and then tuck it in, just tuck it in the thing, so it's basically a clean look across the top. So there we go. So that's the classic black Arena swim brief. So these other two, I haven't actually worn these yet. Excuse me. Similar to the Adidas ones, these are brand new. I've just cut the tags off these ones here. I did get these. This one mainly is because it's this wine maroon colour, and then these ones here is just the retro sort of detailing, and the lining on the blue looked really good. So I thought, yeah, I definitely grabbed these while they're in the current season. It's one of those things I've learned, you know, if you like something, grab it, because you sort of like can think, oh, I should have got that the next season and that type of thing. So so yes, I really haven't worn these. I don't think I've even tried them on maybe. So this will potentially is the first one of trying these ones on. So let's start off with the burgundy or the maroon or the wine, depends on where you come from as to what you call it. So let's try these on and see how you like them. So there we go. So that's these pair. So there's no logo here at all. So just a completely clear back. And then the only sort of design is the logo here, and it's quite a nice blue colour, which I think certainly pops against the red. And then just a good old drawstring to make sure they don't go anywhere when you dive in. So right, so final pair of the Arena swim briefs. There you go. So I can definitely feel these ones are a bit snugger than the bit of a closer, tighter fit. Probably because the actual seam cuts through there, which doesn't give the material that much more room to move around at all. But yeah, I really just like the sort of colour combinations on these, and then the sort of retro traditional logo design coming through here. Okay, so we've got 2 more suits left in this video. I'm trying to do about 10 to 11 suits in each section, just so that we don't have a really long video at all. So these next 2 are a water polo style suit. So I actually got this off Vinted about a month or so ago. So this is Bosi is the brand, and it's similar to Turbo, sort of in that water polo-y sort of realm. Quite a thick heavy lycra material, basically needed for the water polo because it's quite a rough game, and definitely a drawstring as well too, because things get grabbed and all that under the water. And so yeah, so basically I like the Australian design on this, and reasonably cheap. So just as an everyday, can never have too many everyday lap swimming pieces, or even I did play water polo for a little while a couple of years back, so not sure if I'll ever get back in the pool to play that, but just in case, I like to have these ones here. And then I also have some Turbo. I've got 4 pairs of Turbo ones, which I'll show in a different video. But these ones are the basically the plain blue, and then the others are basically design. So I don't think I'd sort of wear them out by the pool. I certainly wouldn't wear them as an everyday one. So and then the final pair for this video are an engine suit, which mostly like the swimmers and surf lifesaving clubs and that type of thing in Australia usually get their team swimmers made by Engine. So just a really hard wearing brand, especially with the chlorine and the sun out in Australia. But yeah, so I've got these ones from the Bondi Iceberg down at Bondi. These are the sort of club suits that you get for there. But yes, I'm not from the East Coast, I'm from the West Coast, but still for photo shoots and also just being abroad, it's always nice to just have a basic sort of navy Bondi sort of suit to wear by the pool, because yeah, it's just non-offensive and also can start a conversation and that type of thing. So yeah, so let me try these ones on first, and then we'll finish off in the Bondi Iceberg suit. So there we go. So that's the Bosi Australian design swim brief. So we've got the coat of arms on this hip, and then the Bosi on their logo on here, and then just the Southern Cross and Australia written across the back. So yeah, so these ones, they might come in for a photo shoot, but definitely just a good good solid pair for everyday swimming and lap swimming, which you can never have enough pairs of Speedos in my book, but I might be biased on that one. So there we go. And then for the final suit of this this part of the video is the Bondi Icebergs. There we go, so that's the Bondi Iceberg swim brief. Now these ones, being that they are sort of a surf club, they're not so high on this part, so quite probably a 2 to 3 inch, sort of maybe even a 5 inch side on them, so they sort of cut quite a lot lower across your legs and that type of thing. So I'm in two minds as to whether I actually prefer this. I know after doing the Aussie bum videos, I sort of thought that I think I'd prefer to stay with the 1.5 inch in the Aussie bums, just because it I think works better with my legs. So yeah, but this is the navy Bondi Iceberg suit. So that's all the suits for this part. Thank you so much for watching. If you've watched this all the way through, and yeah, all those YouTubey things of like, please like and subscribe if you like the video. Yeah, always feel free to comment and let me know if you liked anything or didn't like anything in this, so that I can sort of adjust as we need to. But yeah, so thank you so much for watching, and come back for part 2, which will come up next week, which will go through this section of the swim collection as well too. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you soon.